Liz, it is obviously a mess at the border. I have to believe that this helps Trump, and I have to believe it hurts Biden. What say you?
Yeah, what I can't get over, Stuart, is that Joe Biden should take the win. If Texas wants to cut down on illegal immigration, and as Lauren pointed out, the numbers are indeed receding in terms of people coming across the border in Texas illegally, why isn't the Joe Biden White House celebrating that? Don't forget, this isn't its only skirmish with Texas. It also went in and cut down razor wire that Texas had put up to stop people coming across. Again, not all people coming across, but those coming across at illegal, but between legal ports of entry. So Texas has been doing the right thing. They also had a big battle over closing federal officials out of Shelby Park for the same reason, to cut down on people coming across the border. It seems nuts to me because this is literally an open sore for the Biden White House. Who is he pleasing in taking on Greg Abbott, who, by the way, I think is the unsung hero of this entire saga about our open border. He's the one who brought it to the attention of the American people by shipping people to cities around the country. Good for Greg Abbott.
Yeah, and Governor DeSantis in Florida is thinking about shipping migrants to Martha's Vineyard again. That's a nice trick, that one. Yeah. All right, Liz, a big night in the primaries last night in Ohio. Trump-backed candidate Bernie Moreno won the state's Republican Senate primary. In Illinois, another protest vote against Biden. Democrat voters wrote in Gaza as their choice for president. I would say that's a good night for Trump, Liz. What say you?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it shows that there is a fracture in the Democratic Party. I don't know how Biden fixes this. I mean, he isn't going to fix it, I don't think, by going after Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's prime minister, by saying he should be thrown out of office. I can't imagine that's a very winning strategy. In Ohio, it was a pretty hotly contested race between among three people, and the Trump-backed candidate who he came out for in December won by a pretty hefty margin. And Stuart, going back to the border discussion, 3/4 of the people who voted for Moreno basically think that all illegals should be deported. I mean, what's really tragic to me is that voters have now really turned against immigration in a way that we haven't seen since, frankly, Obama also took a very lenient view of illegal immigration. The bottom line is, and this could elect Donald Trump, voters understand the difference between legal and illegal immigration. Democrats have basically wiped out that difference, but Americans believe in it.
You got that right. Liz Peek on a Wednesday morning. Thanks very much, Liz. See you again later.